One of the things I want to appeal to veterans who might be seeing this video is that just about everybody that I know that I've talked to, and including myself, my wife will tell you that I was the hardest person to persuade to go, because I think all of us have this innate feeling that somebody has it worse and they should go. And that may be true, that there are plenty of other veterans that are suffering from TBI symptoms worse than you. The thing that you also have to realize is that these symptoms do not get better without treatment. They only get worse. In my case, I was probably drinking way too much, compensating for all the discomfort that I had that was associated with TBI. It is very insidious how it sneaks up on you, and it will affect everything in your personal life. Every interpersonal action that you have is being affected by that TBI, and you really don't understand how significant that is until you start feeling better and you realize how much clearer your mind is, and you'll be like, wow, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. I had real trouble with my short-term memory. I would walk into places and forget exactly why I was in there. I would misplace things, and it was getting to a point where at the end of the day I would come home and I would take all my critical things like my wallet and my car keys and my cell phone, and I would take off this hat and I would put all those things in that hat, and I would put it in this one position in the house. And the thing is that sometimes I didn't place those things exactly there, but my memory said that I did, and I would have these big arguments with my spouse over that. Or sometimes she'd be cleaning and she would move that, and when I came and looked for those things and they weren't sitting exactly in the place that I left them, it was, in my mind back then, it was worth a huge argument, because I felt like if that was moved, that she did it deliberately, or it was some way to destabilize me. And it's just one of those things that I noticed all of my friends seem to have the same sort of behavior. Some guys have problems with headaches. I didn't have that, but I did have problems with sleep. I couldn't sleep consistently. I didn't feel like I was rested when I woke up, and sometimes I would have to sit up and just make my eyes exhausted looking at the TV or the internet to actually fall asleep, and it would be long after my wife fell asleep, and maybe I'd only get about 3 or 4 hours of sleep every night for weeks.
At Hampton Roads Hyperbaric Therapy, we specialize in treating conditions like traumatic brain injury. International research has shown hyperbaric oxygen therapy often produces results when other treatments fail. And in fact, hyperbaric oxygen therapy, or HBOT as it's called for short, has been used since the 1800s to help the body heal. It consists of breathing 100% oxygen as opposed to the normal 21% we breathe in regular air at a prescribed depth for a prescribed period of time. And if needed, we can incorporate some relaxation therapy for your spouse, as sometimes living with a loved one with a traumatic brain injury can take an emotional toll on them as well. Our friendly, caring staff will help you design a treatment regimen that works with your schedule.
So if you're out there and you're on the fence, you need to think in terms of, do I want to be a better father? Do I want to be a better husband? Do I want to perform better in whatever you're doing in your life? Because if the answer to any of those is yes, then you need to sign up and not worry about the guys that aren't, and get your butt in here and get treated.